Ой, ядрить, все подгружается, все пролагивается. И все. Да. Побочка, конечно. Ладно. Так, опять это началось, глюки. Подожди, что? А, это надо было когда? Все, я понял. Да, все, финалем, короче. Да. Ух. Ай, чё для финальной луки она какая-то маленькая. Почему он изначально будет стрелять? Ракет? Подожди, что? О, ладно. Что еще тут должен найти? Ничего. Где она? Хрен его знает. Ой! В кого пострелил-то? Подожди, так, а может... И что? Попытаться, что ли? Может, на что-то повлияет. Ого, реально можно. Едри. Че, серьезно? Ох. Так, это куда? Ой. Ёптить.
still whole.
Attention, crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant. Looks like the cavalry just rolled in. Let me know when you need a distraction.
Butchering is
Extreme prejudice to our enemies. Let us coordinate. What remains of Horizon Point should yield much in the way of science, once the threat of the rift is neutralized.
You should really go on ahead. We'll keep these slackwits distracted. Go seal the deal.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Tell me we're not gonna just go bump in the head. That's not it. Right, Commander?
On me.
ready to maim.
Let me know when you need a strength.
Honing in on.
Basically trying to wear us down through attrition, Commander. Must be unaware that we're happy to kill anything they throw at us. What? We need access credentials now? Enough of this. Let's just start killing. Far simpler. That rift modulator's might be somewhere around here.
To produce these credentials when asked will result in swift disciplinary action.
Are you actually authorized? Come here a moment.
No one deserves this.
Be wary. I've heard that. I suppose that could be you. Forgive me. I'm still a little addled from my last refreshment. I'm going to set off an alarm. Oh, is that so? I thought I'd heard those were a myth. But the console sent an 8 if you wish to see the modular. Security's become awfully stringent of late. It wouldn't do to be caught on. I've been trying to convince everyone I'm perfectly fine.
Modulator is a bit too large for us to be absconding with it, Commander.
I was told that the console had sent someone. What exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather short on time as a gander outside. Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of this system from falling apart. I need the modulator. I'm not intending to be difficult. As you might surmise, matters have been tense these past few. Reconstitution is not working as expected. We are dealing with twisted versions of what was once normal. And what makes you think that you have the authority to fix this? I don't know what that is. And either way, you are not the one I must. Our situation is far more dire than it may seem. There is no, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing, yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good. I'm gonna pretend that you did not utter that last part. But if you're even here, use this key card on the module over there. It'll allow you to. I hope you're able to sway him. Because if you don't, the deck up in the control room. The console.
Science deck. Authorized visitor aboard. Do not be alarmed.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis.
Compiled by esteemed council. After much analysis, every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable. The modulator is only effective at closing rift. Unfortunately, the data that we are now out of. All of our recent readings suggest that included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulators.
This can't be right. If skip drives are causing the rifts, why are they showing up past the frontiers of known space?
We can concern ourselves with that later. First, let's find the console.
Your punctuality is as commendable as ever. How did you fare in securing the rift modulator? Yet one more hindrance to overcome in this endeavor. Did you find anything else of note? When one learns information that rattles their understanding of the universe, we know that rifts are only caused by... It proves definitively that life did not originate on Earth, and may, in fact...
Of course, I wouldn't want to discount these findings too quickly.
I concur. This is a discussion for later, with laureates in attendance. I have run the numbers, and should you wish to negotiate with the Consul, you must be strategic. He will not react well to a direct attack on his character or methods early on. It certainly may. At which point we may find the...
I might tread a mite lightly, dear. If I know the Consul's type and...
We didn't come all this way to negotiate. If he won't stand down, there are other ways. The more we debate, the more time we squander. We must resupply and shore up whatever defenses we have. And if you've something to say to any of us, Commander, I suggest you say it like... Standing around's got me jumpy.
I have nothing more for the time being.
Here, this might help.
Ah, the distinguished presiding bishop herself has deigned...
Don't overlook the main attraction, dear. I even wore my finest battle attire.
I might have known you'd conspire with our enemy and lead some foolhardy crusade against me.
Forming an alliance was necessary to combat the irrationality of your foolish...
I will not. I am saving this colony from itself and ridding it entirely of traitors and trespassers like you. Do not place his decision at my feet. I know it's and what am I to do but carry on his legacy? What am I to do but achieve what he could not? I'll only be killing a select number permanently. The worthy, however, yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation, you are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal. Indeed, rarely are there enough measures to keep the most tenacious of I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously... When you began your dealings with the Order and the Corporatists, I thought, but now you're here, scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the Protectorate yet again. You think yourself clever, don't you? The Sovereign is what's his is mine. And the victory I inevitably clench over you, over anyone. Such bravado is unbecoming. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall...
Greater Tranquility Station was...
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, It would appear you've no... It's only a crime in your estimation. When using the very rift modulator on this ship, Horizon Point's destruction all those years, when the matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing... Intrepid, aren't you? Well, our matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, but it was not until well after Horizon Point's on time it is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. It's your time that's running out, not mine. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after... Do not presume to tell me what is or isn't the truth. I was advisor to the original Sovereign. I know the mind. Yes, of course we argued over methodology. I regret that he had to make such a difficult choice. That one of the Matriarch's heirs is not guiding us. But he need... You just come and go as you please, do you? But fulfilling the Architect's plan is worth the cost. Henry would agree. The people would agree. Yes, well, we also lost the support of the Order.
Reality would dispute that fact, given that it is I who has invaded your sanctum.
I can scarcely but you've been nothing but disappointment. You're so... My subjects do not despise me. The same can be said for any subject. Once I win the war and leave those naysayers behind, harsh action will be swiftly forgotten. For every traitor in our midst, thousands, and they promptly will be. You'll note that all the brightest, most efficient Protectorate minds were assigned to the center. But the Arbiters, they've quite outlived their usefulness. Just so you say. But you've yet...
Madness is rarely apparent to one in its throat.
I am the chosen shepherd of Arcadia and will not be... You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us. A Raptidon does not believe a breadworm capable of defeating him, but he's interested to see it try. So try. I will not be lectured by an out... Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours, and rewrite history to suit your own aims.
It's true. Your matriarch suspected the Protectorate was doomed from the get-go.
No. No, Reuben would not have... If he even attempted to bastardize the Protectorate cause.
She said as much in her correspondence with the First Bishop.
The matriarch hid her feelings well. Such But surely it cannot be possible that I've gotten this wrong. You came here claiming so boldly that I would fail, but you have yet to provide any proof. Bah, a report. The abstract means little when compared to reality. Look outside. That's not true. Despite how things appear at present, with time, so they will remain as shells upon I don't understand. Surely every step leading to this moment was in a... Or this is merely a conspiracy to mislead us.
О, Господи. Ну да, тут, короче, речь 13 штук, наверное.
You may...
If the readouts are to be believed, the rift is on the verge of destabilizing completely.
No room for error for something like that. Someone will have to be the human.
Though it may be troubling to you, this conclusion holds no uncertainty. Someone present must do this. Sometimes there is no alternative. This is one.
The Order and I will use the schematics and the processed rift data to mass-produce modulators that are usable at a distance. These pesky rifts will soon no longer plague the colonies.
Sounds to me like some of us won't have to wait to experience the rift's perfection.
I don't see why it has to be you, dear. I mean, I would, but I've spent much too much.
I will work with Auntie personally to protect the rift technology and ensure your sacrifice is.
Knew it'd come down to us. Always does.
No need to belabor this. I will fly the ship. You spared me back on Greater Tranquility so that I might be of use in the future, yes? I'd say that time has come.
No one's going in there without me. And I'll make sure she does this right if it's the last thing I do. And it will be.
You sure we can trust these two to get the job done? No offense, but they ain't the most, reliable sorts.
Так, ну-ка. А чё за... Вот тут выбирать. Ну-ка. Ой, блин, не то. Двадцатое красноречие, надо, чтобы его говорить. Хитрый. Против. Короче, типа, без варик уже.
If only there was someone here who would gladly do this willingly and who wouldn't see it as a sacrifice at all.
If only it hadn't taken you this much precious time to see...
Giving yourself a whole lot of credit for doing the least.
I don't need you to be grateful. I'm an agent. We do what needs doing. Go now, Commander. I'll see this mission...
So, in the end, Augustine de Vries chose to die to atone for her actions. And yet, even that hope faded in her final moments, as she realized nothing would make up for what she had done. Thanks to the commander's quick thinking in sparing it from the Vox station's fiery crash, Acquisitions Officer Carr enjoyed the perks and power that came with promotion for her asset-winning tech. Vigilant Hogarth was declared a traitor to the Protectorate, along with most other Westport townsfolk. They were judged according to the Auntie's choice assumed control over the day-to-day workings of Matriarch's Mercy. The monastery's abbot became a scapegoat for recent tragic events, having not after defending Fort Endurance against a fierce Mantisaur attack. Executive Val continued to serve the commander of the Incognito faithfully, for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties. Agent Niles Ibarra achieved the rank of commander, earning renown as a formidable agent, unafraid to challenge. He recruited his friend Zebulon Tran to the Earth Directorate, a gesture of gratitude for not. Ultimately, Niles rose to the position of Secretary General. His term saw the Earth Directorate at Inez's convincing appeals to the press earned her clout in reforming Auntie's Choice's cruel grafting program. Yet it was a constant struggle, rife with red tape and pushback. Utilizing what he learned alongside the commander, Tristan attempted to reform Protectorate society from within. After thoughtful cogitation and calculation, Marisol slowly began to reject Asa finally achieved her dream of dying in a rift. All it took was a daring and blood-soaked heist of a modulator to create a rift that she then summarily leapt into. Thus, Asa remained a fanatical, with the modulator schematics shared as joint intellectual property. Auntie's Choice and the Order's partnership. Auntie Cleo went through the motions of accommodating the Order, yet privately aspired to keep free trade. Auntie made her first public appearance in years, inspiring a fashion trend in bubble helmets. In no time at all, Ruth Bassar proceeded to interface with the archive, an agonizing process that clawed away her lifespan. She had only been using the corporation for its logistical infrastructure. Auntie herself and at least some of Bassar stripped the power from the corporatists in subtle ways, until it was too late for them to stop her. Yet it remained unclear how, adrift without firm leadership, Protectorate subjects struggled with post-war life. When Sovereign Varric was discovered in mental refreshment, the Order and Auntie's Choice bickered over what to do with him. They ultimately until one day Amos stumbled upon the Sovereign's private quarters and freed him, rocking the colony. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for free markets. Unable to die in their sacred rift after it was closed, the Glorious Dawn heeded a new calling. Seeking the dangerous experimental research of Marisol's contact from Point Obviation lived on. With a seer predicted, the rifts across Arcadia and beyond were soon closed. Trade quick, many colonies stabilized, many thrived. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way, but through it all, and to this...
Ну, что-то, конечно, в первой было получше.
Well, you managed to launch the Vox station into space. I still think smashing it into a town would have sent a stronger message.